Welcome to First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, the home of the Vanderbilt Commodores. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. This deep to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense comes on the field first today. Now they feature a quarterback who had a rough outing last time. He told us he knows what he did wrong, trying to correct that. We'll see how well he can bounce back today.
Chris, I think that's it. I think bounce-back opportunity for him. We know that he's capable of playing much better. More importantly, he knows that he's capable of playing much better. I think he get off to a quick start, regain that confidence, and just start getting back there and start playing football much better.
He finds some space. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Let's it fly to the wideout. What a catch! They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Longhorns will have to pick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. So the Vanderbilt Commodores offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. That game. Up for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. right for a quick completion. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Cobb. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense operating from the pistol. They'll run it to the right side. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It's no good. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On 1st down, it's play action. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
My gosh, they almost came up with another sack here. They have done an amazing job of pressuring this guy. And, Chris, obviously, we're still in the 1st quarter. They better make some adjustments up front, or this is going to be a long game.
On the run, it's Simon. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Way too much speed on that play.
Time to this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Commodores hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st down here for this offense. Inside give now from the shotgun. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Brown. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Fights through the tackler. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
At the 34. First down, Commodores.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. A draw to the back. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Brought down, the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Commodores will line up here on first down and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Looks to the left, pass caught, and he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. You're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring, but more importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, Commodores!
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open, quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll test the right side here. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Snags a quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Has the 1st down and more. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And with the miss, remain tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his leader. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Sims. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. It's a draw. Breaks it over space. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Creswell. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Commodores starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Fights off a defender. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, and the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Commodores come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. Has caught. Can he get in? Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Second down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
Boy, what a throw. What's more impressive is the toughness by that quarterback, knowing he's about to get hit and still makes that throw.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Longhorns will kick this deep and begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Football comes out. The defense has got it. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. Using his legs, it's Davis. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up the first down.
Off target and incomplete. Here's the second down play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Sims. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Commodores come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it rip. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Looking to throw again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll try the right here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
His defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. But give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. That completion makes it second and medium. Tight end goes in motion. It's a shotgun run call. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they get the completion. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Play fake, looking to throw. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. Remember, that last possession went for it on 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of play.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. You don't see that often. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The sure hands. It's Cobb. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That's reeled in. It's Davis. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to chuck it again. Caught on the outside. It's Braswell. And he'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? A quick throw out left, complete. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Commodores will crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Ending off on the draw play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's third and short from the 23. Potential four-down territory. Let's see what the third down call is. Bringing pressure. Boom. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. The receiver grabs it. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Oh, my gosh. The defense does their job. That ball is thrown short of the first down. They've got to rally with the ball and not let him have that kind of effort to pick up a first down.
And the Commodores begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. possession game that makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, I'm sure this quarterback's going to like this performance a little bit better than last week when he had 2 interceptions. He's got none here in the fourth quarter, and he's got a nice lead here today.
Looking to scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Pounding away with the run game. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Now it's second down here. Here comes a jet sweep. Here he goes. Inside the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Picks the ball up as he's hit. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Commodores come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and it's caught. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Fires it to the wideout, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Heading left after the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Ball handed off. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. Receiver makes the grab, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Trying to run, it's Simon. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
4th down coming up.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.